What's going on, everybody? If you're watching the actual video, I have a picture of Bill O'Brien up, the Houston Texans coach. He used to, all these guys, Romeo Crennel, all these guys used to work with Bill Belichick, who was the greatest coach of all time, in my opinion. Looking at this guy's chin, he has a butthole on it. And you can't expect anybody to take you seriously when it's that kind of indenture in your chin that it looks like your chin does bowel movements. Now, they got destroyed 27-zip. I don't know how they were favored in this game. I don't know why anybody would. And I watch these guys on the NFL Network and everything like that. Oh, bro, this and that. These guys, if they're going to beat them, they got to beat them now because, Tom Brady isn't there. Let me just tell you something right now. Let me be very, very clear with you. The Houston Texans are straight garbage. We're going to get to Osweiler in a second and how he got away with a king's ransom and all the other stuff like that. But when you go out like this and get whipped like this, and the New England Patriots are playing with a third-string QB, a guy that barely got reps over the, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I don't understand exactly what's going on, but this should show you with all the gates, the spy gates, bounty gates, stuff like that. Bill Belichick didn't really need any of that. Bill Belichick is one of the most prepared coaches. He game plans specifically for the team that he has to play. J.J. Watt was a non-factor. Jadeveon Clowney was a non-factor. The only defense that was making noise on the field yesterday was the New England Patriots. And nobody thought, well, I can't say nobody, but for some reason people had them favored. The Houston Texans, are you serious? You had the Houston Texans favored. Listen, let me just tell you this right now. It doesn't make any sense at this point to bet against Bill Belichick. You're not gonna. The Patriots won't win the Super Bowl every year, but they'll be contenders every year. That man is a damn coach there. You can mark my words with that. Now let's get to Jacoby Brissett real quick. Okay, you got a guy that's coming in and everybody's saying, the team is rallying behind him, but he's going up against a defense with such great stout linemen. I don't know what's going to happen. He's going to make rookie mistakes and stuff like that. He did make that one overthrow or whatever like that. He also ran a read option for 6. I don't know if the read option for 6 was a broken play, but he had a read option for some substantial yards that I saw in the first half. The dude went out with a game plan that was given to him, and he made a lot of plays, and he was very, very substantial, in my opinion, to help with the win. The defense played out of their minds. They were all over Osweiler. Osweiler is a bum. I've been telling you guys this right now. John Elway is not a fool. That's why he's telling me, I'm not paying Osweiler. That dude is garbage. And you can't. Shut up. Let certain guys know what's going on. John Elway knows the quarterback position. He laughed, probably hysterically, when the Texans paid Osweiler to go there. I'm going to tell you this right now. Osweiler is going to continue to be a bum. He got away. He was a kid that didn't really, based on the way Peyton Manning reacted, with the Denver Broncos, he really liked us. What was it, Simeon? He loved Simeon a lot more. And he had a relationship with Simeon that was a lot better than the relationship with Osweiler. Which is why Osweiler is just I don't know what it is about that guy. I know he's a big quarterback, whatever like that. Big arm, big with height. The dude is a bum. This dude right here, Jacoby Brissett, outshined this man. Just outshined the guy that's getting the king's ransom. And you know what I like about Belichick? He makes any quarterback look good and gives them the possibility of getting paid elsewhere. Just go research all these other bums that have played in his system and that have gone other places to get king ransoms and are now certified bums, okay? Looking after he scored that touchdown and gives the ball to Bill Belichick. You guys can hate, you can hate Belichick all you want. You guys can leave, some guys leave the team, talk mad trash. Oh yeah, this and that. Ungrateful, some of them, I was going to come with some of them, you already know I'm going with that. From the South, I'm going to take it away. But you cannot deny the fact of how this man prepares and how the game is played. Watching Jacoby yesterday, it made me say to myself, Tom Brady has greatness, but would Tom Brady be as good on any other team? And the answer is no. I love me some Tom Brady, but that system and Bill Belichick has made that man look greater than he actually is. If Tom Brady goes to any other team, and remember, when he went there, remember when Bledsoe went down and stuff like that? Bill Belichick, there was no panicking. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, we're going to take care of this. When his era started, this man, Belichick has made so many players great. The only players that consistently can be decent after they leave are his defensive players. They'll still be decent, and they'll go to other teams or whatever, get their money, and continue to have a career. The quarterbacks, listen, in my opinion, I'm convinced at this point, if Tom Brady went to any other team, he'd be an average quarterback. To any other team. I'm so serious about that because it doesn't make any sense. A third string QB though, like the Houston Texans and this guy Bill O'Brien. Why isn't he fired yet? Like I don't even understand. Yo, the dude has a butthole that does bowel movements on his chin. You go out there, you get dealt with accordingly, bro. Like it wasn't like you got dealt with and it was something where you could have. It was a chance in the game. You got ramrodded. You got whorehoused. This was crazy. This made no sense. It was a waste of a Thursday night football game when you had a chance to beat a team that was drastically depleted. And you're gonna have guys that are gonna, they're gonna sugarcoat it. This guy Brock Osweiler is a joke. I've been saying this forever. Simeon, we already knew Mark Sanchez wasn't gonna get the job in Denver, but this guy is a joke. Simeon is a joke. This guy is terrible. He is terrible. Listen what I'm telling you, Houston Texans fans. He is not the answer at QB. Please understand that I'm telling you this because I want you guys to do better. You can't do nothing now. He got his king's ransom. He's going to be a Jay Cutler in Houston. That's what he's going to be. Deal with it. He ain't going to wake up and just be great. This kid had a chance to learn from Peyton Manning. And I know Peyton Manning, there's different things about him. People say that sometimes he's not a good guy to work with, stuff like that. How was his relationship with Simeon so much better? Sometimes you gotta humble yourself to learn from greatness. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that you could look at a guy like Peyton Manning and say, he didn't win as much Super Bowls as he should have. He choked under pressure. Preparation-wise and the way that this man studied the game, you still are obligated to learn as much from him if you're a young QB. And it was a reason that Simeon still has a relationship with him. This bum Brock Osweiler is running around throwing the most ridiculous passes ever. They would have been better off having Mark Sanchez. Seriously, and getting a couple butt fumbles and all kind of madness going on. Maybe some clowns come out, a couple of little people, just like it was a circus, bro. This was so disgusting. This was so disgusting. This game, watching this game was complete disgusting. Look, listen. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't want to hear nothing from none of you guys. Brock Osweiler, it's a reason why nobody chased him down. And John Elway was like, listen, go where you're going because you are a bum, sir. Please leave. You know what I'm saying? Then you got LeGarrette Blount, like tapping into Barry Sanders when he broke that big run at the end. Listen, I don't know what is going on. I don't know if Josh McDaniels takes steroids in his playbook. I don't know what's happening. All I'm going to try to explain to you guys is this. The Texans were exposed. Bill O'Brien has a butthole on his chin. Tom Brady is a system QB. I still love me some Tom Brady. Don't get me wrong. But Bill Belichick is the reason for his greatness. Bill Belichick is the greatest coach of all time. This man has done so much with so little. I know guys are going to say, but Spygate, they cheated. Deflategate, my balls leak, all kinds of gate. With the gate, I know I'm going to get the gates. I understand that. And I can actually tell you guys that I agree to disagree with all your opinions. And that everything that you could show me couldn't have been so much substantiated, else it would have went further. And, Roger Goodell wouldn't have destroyed the tapes and all that stuff would have happened. Look, I don't really care. You can record whatever. I don't give a F about all that. Guys going to complain. They went out. They lost. Okay? All these teams do some sort of cheating. They got caught. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And it was Mangini was the reason that all this stuff started. And that's why Mangini will never succeed in the NFL. Because you don't do that to somebody that brought you up. Even though, he probably was spygating him too, and that's why he said he did it. Mangini's a joke. Okay? So, in all, I am very, very disappointed in the Texans. I think that they suck. I think that they're a joke. I think they have been exposed, and I don't see playoffs in their future. I don't care what you guys have to say. That is my opinion. I will listen to what you guys have to say, but I don't really care about it. I saw it with my own eyes, and I stayed up and watched this entire game just to make sure that I knew the Texans were straight butt cheeks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast. I'm now on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and Android. See you guys next time. One love.